Well, here we are, the smuggler's moon. It's the gaping maw of Shaddaa, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Shaddaa from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go. Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot. It means glorious jewel in Huttese, but don't let that fool you. It's the central breeding grounds of the Hutts. Shaddaa orbits it. Nal Hutta's as slimy as the Hutts. Lots of swamp and bloated gas. It's where those slugs reach out and grab chunks of the galaxy. Trust me, we're not going to go anywhere near the place unless we want to be washing the stink out of our clothes for the next few years.
That bad? I didn't think anything could compel you to bathe.
You spend all day thinking up that joke? Maybe you and Bayodur should start a circus.
I fail to understand the reference, though I doubt your explanation would prove worthwhile.
Yeah, some came looking for work running freight and cargo. Still, there's only so many ships to go around and so many workers, so others lend their weapons to the Hutts in the exchange. It's become a prime base for raider recruitment across the galaxy. It won't be easy. There's so much traffic on Shaddaa. Finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in, or find you once you arrive. Anyone flying the star lanes has docked on Shaddaa at least once. I wouldn't want to live there, and I doubt anyone does by choice. Not everyone who came to Shaddaa were soldiers. A lot of worlds were destroyed by the Mandalorians, and the Jedi. Left a lot of people wandering the galaxy. Shouldn't be too hard. There's so much traffic on Shaddaa, finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people... I've plotted a course for the refugee sector, and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's gonna find us here.
You have heard that the Jedi comes to Shaddaa. While he walks upon the smuggler's moon, he is not to be harmed. You may watch him, observe his movements, but nothing more. You must, because one Jedi attracts others. It is the way of things.
Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu esrecto natada beer mabar chokto. Torenibu inturata sisi me burokra.
Bani sukakran, joka mata storch ban locha. Joana masaranka ma ramazurata. Keso juskrita lorsa. Yumacha fueko mikojira.
Loka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. Sebko imarayam gawata situ insula rakarakachata. Tamaso kinchuda wanka. Mopi unawana si chokoratawa.
Request. If Goto's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
Dahupo boteño go yucho picha, gwen tabani sochu, norotoga proto lalashishi, jubadosa jibacha, ratak mansan, tokosha na chitolo. Jowana masaranka ma ramazurata, keso juskrita lorsa, yumacha fueko mikojira. Kawanabota atagwa kankadiwa. Yutaka alwanji yumalipa. Tues mahawika si wawanta mo guika wansoba. Wakama nurawa.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
Honta no saka. Jita bedwana maticha. Tono tucha. Tocha ramakaka musuranka na. Honta no saka. Jita bedwana maticha. Si machadana, dona we searcha makaran.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Never have I been to a place so alive with the Force, yet so dead to it. The contrast is like a blade.
Welcome to Nar Shaddaa. Towering buildings kilometers high and miles deep, with canyons so wide you could have a dogfight in them. Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours. Sure, most of the landing pads around here are unclaimed, or should be. They're pretty badly maintained, so they're not safe to land on. Well, I mean, not this one. But they all have the reputation, so we should be all right. I think. Maybe a little, but landing here means we didn't have to transmit our ID signature. You know what trouble that always brings. In fact, while we're here, we should get those signatures changed. Wouldn't make us such a target when we enter a new system. No, but I forgot to tell them we were landing. The refugee sector's a dead zone. No one cares too much who flies in and out of here as long as they're not carrying cargo that the Exchange or the Hutts might want a piece of. Yeah, in all its glory. Don't get your hopes up from what you see here, though. As soon as we hit the main sector, that's when the smell and the mobs can get pretty bad. All right then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you. Well, that means finding either a bounty hunter, a ranking member of the Exchange, or someone willing to talk, none of which are too appealing. Bounty hunters in the Exchange are going to want to shoot you, and someone who is willing to talk to anyone, which means trouble.
The bounty is a waste of our efforts. All that matters is the Jedi. The intentions of the thugs of this moon are of no consequence.
This bounty poses a threat to him. We do not need two beasts at our back when the Sith are enough.
I agree. They are nothing more than a distraction. But even a distraction may prove fatal at a critical moment. We must protect him.
I do not wish your support, Dark Jedi. Your words only undermine my arguments.
If you are so certain of your path, then do what you will, servant of Atris. It makes no difference.
It's up to you. There's bound to be someone in the sector willing to spill their guts for a credit or two.
Finding a Jedi, or anyone else touched by the Force here, will be difficult. The mass of people, the rush of their emotions. It makes detection difficult. But this moon does not get any smaller while we wait. This sector is as good as any place to begin our search, so let us begin.
Well, if we're gonna search a moon of a few billion inhabitants for one Jedi that even our own can't sense, might as well start as soon as possible. Then just being here should be enough. People in the refugee sector don't tend to ask too many questions. We should be safe enough. There should be a central trading hub up ahead. Their stock's probably not the best, but they may have some things worthwhile. Alright, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You! You there!
Uh-oh.
What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad! The problem is, you are on my landing pad. I got another ship coming in, and unless you want that piece of junk's hull crushed flat, you better move it. Got it? That's none of your business. All you need to know is that they're gonna be firing up their quad lasers if they find your ship squatting there when they arrive. Huh? My trash heap? Fine. Land there. My trash heap's all that's keeping your ship from making the final plunge. And trust me, it won't be long in coming, I promise you. I got some visitors booked for your space, but I'm sure the two of you can work it out when they arrive.
Acknowledgement.
My life is yours.
Acknowledgement.
How may I serve?
No! Look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there. You've got us locked in. Thanks for your help. They would have crippled me for sure. If you save me to cripple me again, then you're worse than they are. What do you want with me? Well, they work for the Exchange, for a Quarren named Visquis. He's looking to step up in the Exchange. The only language the Exchange respects is money, so Visquis is trying to increase his profits by using the refugees here in Nar Shaddaa as a cheap labor force. We're only good to him as slaves and merchandise. He wants to keep us in one place, so he can control us. That's always been the way. Well, except lately. You don't. He comes to you. If he's got reason to. Either because you can help him out, or because you're making trouble. Either way, it's not a good thing. The Exchange has been clamping down on the refugee sector hard, and I've no idea why. They've started kidnapping people, hurting others, but there seems to be no reason to it. Whatever your reasons, thanks.
Spare a few credits, friend. All right. I don't know much beyond the refugee sector here, but I can share what I know. This sector's filled with refugees from the Jedi Civil War, and even as far back as the Mandalorian Wars. Refugees and war veterans both, and anyone else who was rendered homeless by the war. The Jedi destroyed planets across the galaxy, and here's where the wreckage ended up. A lot of space lanes cross at Nar Shaddaa, and once here, it's hard to move on. Even fighter pilots from the war can't get work at the docks. The freighter crews are full up. There's no work here and no way out, unless you want to become a hired muscle for the exchange, or work in a Hutt slave camp. Jedi Master? There aren't any Jedi Masters in the galaxy, let alone on Nar Shaddaa. This place is a cesspit, with the exchange and the Hutts stabbing their claws into everything. But you know, I did hear something about a bounty on Jedi, though. Something the exchange posted. Doesn't matter, though. Aren't any more Jedi around, so no one's going to be collecting that bounty. You're lying, or mad. A Jedi wouldn't come to the... You're no Jedi. You're something else. I can tell it just by looking at you. I don't know why you're here, but I fear for this place. And everyone on it. I have to go. What do you want? I've got nothing to tell you.
I saw what you did to those exchange thugs, stranger. Can you spare a few credits, maybe help another refugee in need? Forgive me, stranger, please. I beg you, do not kill me.
And what did he want?
Just answers to some questions. Asked about a Jedi Master of all things.
Really? Interesting.
What do you want? I've got nothing to tell you.
Geraktada cemense bengar rukutoto unde chuchmamataso benkish manensense. Fela dibono ta munikranaktada. Terewana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rento ron kawrekare papanala ranshinga. Terace wemeno totorere senesensen. Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru katada. Terewana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rento ron kawrekare papanala ranshinga. Terace wemeno totorere senesensen. Terewana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rento ron kawrekare papanala ranshinga. Terace wemeno totorere senesensen. Der rento ron to wakare kwe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan korsada nane gra dalonota choloren. Dosane gravalantro kwe wapa teratana chingaradana. Gerektada cem. Der winter wakere. Tere wana jun konata della raguno tuna. Dai wana jun seni sensen drawiche rakaweorare. Tere wana jun konata della. Tere wana jun konata della raguno tuna. Der winter wakere kwe. Do rendisa guni. Der winter wakere kwe wapa teratana chingarad.
Graci ubaci kompadwana muska na boska wamba. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji uma. Bornacinin sopa maranka wongo kumbiaste. Tonga buga shama zanini chonkai chiterari. Mulibrawa iberendia tia. Bornacinin sopa maranka wongo tiumpe. Mulibrawa borna ti ichiret kurangata inku. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Mulibra borna. Dovrei kun mili borna.
Malampas tarawan do krimo gawan. Germaka trakta vasham vash. Joroga gomor. Jona yurturanga chiwi. Bane suka kran. Joka mat. Jun soba me rapa. No kuma randisa makchi. Moga chinota harembe wanachi. Drumpaba nakares magre. Da hupo botenyo go jucho picha. Gwem taba ni sochu. Norotok. Takam suchis miku mogo graba?
Statement. Our frames are designed to withstand considerably more trauma than you meatbags.
Kavadumpe masuraku popayi botenya tache morota kamsa javaskobo subjob rijiso karvenokso mochitos Kavadumpe masuraku popayi botenya tache morota kamsa javas Sunaranga macho chane dota lutu padu krem so Donina chiwa Kavadumpe masuraku popayi botenya tache morota kam Kavadumpe masuraku popayi botenya Moga chinota harembe wanachi drumpaba nakares magre Kavadumpa ku papayi Dahupo botenya go jucho picha Kawanabota atagwa kankadiwa Yutaka alwanji yumalipa Tues mahawika si wawanta mo guika Kavadumpe masuraku Dahupo botenya Kavadumpe masuraku popayi botenya Dahupo Kavadumpe
Loka kamaranin. Taranamo sibu indasarans. Kremasun. Taranamo sibu indasarans. Donos imaragith. Wanarakorachi drumka sa incho. Loka kamaranin doso ranwid no chabi. Du rantamana sobu. Taranamo sibu indasarans. Kremasun kun ratu. Taranamo sibu indasarans. Kremasun kun ratungala. Chawi mo. Taranamo sibu indasarans. Donos imaragith. Wanarakorachi. Loka kama. Taranamo. Donos imaragith. Loka kamaranin doso ranwid no chabi. Du. Taranamo sibu indasa. Taranamo sibu. Taranamo.
Dorota sinta winoto. Pute mali. Crimso chi mapo hirembi kachapas pato. Me koga rifti noso mema. Hoshmanfu ni wado de kuta masapa. Tong hitwamaji. Yuma libato atong into tune. Sotimo insando crampadon. Tonichi ramagrin somos rapana. Rakacho motni. Dawanga nochi? Roren. Posoma oritoshiki tuk pamba bora Tino morirani dokini kamarenzo ni inash di John Blau en somas. Hoshmanfu ni wado de kuta maasapa. Tongi wamaji. Meko ga rifti noso me matolo. Yokolo boy. Buona muki.
Such suggestions are only effective on the weak-willed.
Ichawa te crossi visio toda si e crimba choku indindo. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tapos na Kavadumpa munsuru kupla tarak krono king bulotonga chopa chavma genrute.
Loka kamar.
Me poca reti no so me más solo. Yo solo voy.
The Force is often effective in settling such matters.
Padotoma, nasisuto.
Loka kamarani.
The Hupo Botenyo go Jucho Picha, Gwem Tabani Sochu, Norotoga Proto Lala Shishi, Jubados Kavadumpe Masuraku, Popa Kavadumpe Masuraku, Popayi Botenya, Tachimorosa Gamsa, Javascopo Subjawa, Nijisa.
Your acts are subtle indeed. Much can be born from such manipulations.
Geraktada cemense bengaru rukutoto. Deru into runto wakare kwe. Tere wana jun seni sen. Tere wana jun. The bounty hunters have been laying low recently, like they're waiting for something. Ugh, the stink here in the refugee sector is worse than the rest of Nar Shaddaa.
Hey, I saw that ship you flew in on. My ship. It's the Ebon Hawk, isn't it? She was stolen from me during a routine run in the Mid-Rim, near the close of the Mandalorian Wars. Good to hear you aren't going to challenge it. That makes things a lot easier. No hard feelings, I hope. Don't worry. You shouldn't have any trouble finding transport off Nar Shaddaa on your own. I'll be going now. Get used to the solid ground beneath you.
Wish the exchange would pack up the refugees and ship them all off to Spice.
Graci ubaci kompadwana muska na boska wamba. Relieva con tosa. Mancho carlema con giorre bimasa. Ifrekin dashi plehti simron chore krenyo. Nora hagwa buska yokolo alaubaka.
Hara hinemas temana nahisnasta hiha.
Charn kotos nirema keras. Koronara kakira tasimen jirana. Tratosapton, Delsim Babanushan Yurtok.
Josimu poendo rakawa ichi rendu momo parama kawana abawasi. Yuk dawa josimu poendo rakawa ichi rendu momo. Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. To es. Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. Tarana mosibu and asarans. Krema sunkun. Dawa josimu poendo rakawa ichi rendu momo parama kawana abawasi. You kroren wan mapusiti nolara. Tarana mosibu and asarans. Krema sunkun ratungala. Chawi mo jubu inkosoracha. Konoran na marakan. Evoinshala.
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them from a great distance, like a shiver running through you. It is Nar Shaddaa, the true Nar Shaddaa that you feel around you. It is this moon, with the metal and machines stripped away and the currents of the Force laid bare. I'm surprised you can feel it. I feared the damage to you had deadened you to such perceptions. What you feel is the echo of the minds of these creatures within the Force, their anger, their greed, their desperation. It is life. One might as well move the universe, but such manipulation is possible, yes. It requires that one be able to feel the critical point within the fractured mass, and know how to strike it in such a way that the echoes travel to your intended destination. Not in the sense you understand it. The ability to fool the minds of others, to dominate them on a massive scale that you speak of, is not achieved best through raw power. Manipulation is done through propelling events, or selected ones, into motion. It is done through teaching, through example, and through conviction. And And the greatest of victories are not manipulations at all, but simply awakening others to the truth of what you believe, of hearing it echoed around you in life. But let us be silent. Words and thoughts are distractions. Feel this moment, for as long as it will last. Feel life as it is, with the crude matter stripped away.
My life is yours. My life for yours. The honor is mine. My life. The honor is mine.
Acknowledgement.
My life is yours.
Ready to serve.
Doverenincha, yonona shitasa chuch. Wanatu mobayes. Dorcha no bankani onkades. Torsenta winota. Tonotucha. Tocha ramakaka musuran kana.
Tiwa to turn over there, much that the Manila near for the hour out, the Division, about the Tumura, the Gala, the Nilash, no, and the Howda. However, it was Tiwa to turn over there, much that the Manila near for the hour out, the Division, about the Tumura, the Gala, the Nilash, no, and the Howda. Bashni Vanina Mashna, or a Huda Kimi Wat, and in an Arabidishna, but not the Dishnet, and then Marashni Varak, and Vanishni Marashni Varak, and Harmony to you as return up. Harmony to Harmony to you.
Krenotes to you naronidos, remines kinsen.
Hara hinemas nemanana hisnas na hiha. Masnimahi. Hara hin. Masnimahi. Marashnivara peneveninish nimidim. Hara. Marashnivara peneven. Hara. Harmony to Harmony.
Du noka herete pa chasa borta. Krisocha wentense me punta. Lorcha wata yuma ni. Hodanga yuma des. Dak bota no chi tagwa ita.
Mashni manina mashna wala huna kime wat kanina na bedishna.
Jun soba me rapa. No kuma.
Marashni wala peneveninish nimidibidinishna.
Wamba siso misum ku.
Hara hinemas nemanana his. Maniwak na hana hina ha.
Wamba siso misum kum raka.
Mashni manina mashna wala huna.
So, you have the look of a seasoned spacer about you. What backwash you looking for? Well, honestly, there's not much for people like you and I to do around here. If you, catch my meaning. So does your wit. Now buy a drink or get out. Back again, I see. Well, honestly, there's not... Well, there is plenty for them to do. The pazaak den, swoop races, the tar. They're pretty much taken care of. Yeah, the pazaak den is a glorified social club for hardline pazaak players. It's exclusive, though, with a guard at the door and a password needed to simply get in. Don't know why you'd want to get into that place. Bunch of Firaxa sharks will strip you clean of your credits. Especially the champ. He only shows up to play people he deems worthy enough. You'd just have to beat about everyone in that place before he'd even think of coming out of hiding. Don't bother with Lupo's racing gallery. The track's deadly and the betting's awful. Borna Liz keeps threatening to take the place over and run it right. But I don't see how she could. Now there's a place that's literally deadly for our kind. Tar is a bar filled with cyanogen gas. It's poisonous to you and I, but the aliens drink it up and pay good money to do so. The cyanogen gas also acts as a social buffer, since the people who typically frequent Tar aren't interested in speaking to the likes of you and I in the first place.
Tarachomo sincho kavavolpa muliti kumanaminta barawamba michedos. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Unta chiwita inka kikraya na chawanga kone. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima po wanga sawana mucha. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Chone mulera. Tonkinge ba no jansaka nikaraska. Que chubo grayo bo. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
No.
Dovrei kun mili vuosa slima pogwanga sawana mucha. Chone murlera. Tonkinge ba nogjansaka nikaraska. Tancha nik de mawimbo kranda mi bilan.
My life for you.
Tawancha morichiwa.
Chabi doko, donaranga manachunga. Inwamago, may ranga nanor, donos imarakith. Loka kamaran endoso ragbi no chabi. Dura.
Schönes, Fingerlandstich, Relieba Konantosa, Relieba Konan.
My life is yours.
Schönes, Relieba.
Let me become unseen.
Schönes, Fingerlandstich, Mekananagua Solomikix. Fingertha, Rakta, Shosefrangama Lakta, Alini, Lindros, the Ast, Banakas, Mekananagua Solomikix. Fingertha, Rakta, Shosefrangama Lakta, Alini, Abeson, Rankada.
Acknowledgement.
Krenotes to you, Naronitus, Reminiscence.
Harahin. Mashnimahinanara, Dawani.
Such suggestions are only effective on the weak-willed.
Harahin, Emash, Nemanana, is not the Nina.
Oh, hello. You have caught me at a rare time. Usually there are many players who seek to play, but you are fortunate to have caught me at a moment of quiet. I fear it is because I am simply not a skilled pazaak player. I'm afraid protocol droid skills and language interpretation are not something that lend themselves to pazaak and probability. Why, I cannot help myself. In fact, every time I seek to find the answer to that question, I am consumed with the need to come here and play pazaak. I am concerned that the problem may lie with my memory core. Without routine memory wipes, you know, such degradation is known to occur, leading to instabilities. I fear my obsession with pazaak is one such corruption. I am not sure I wish it fixed. I do find some degree of satisfaction in playing. Would you like to play? Oh, hello. You have caught me at a rare time. Why, I do not... Would you like to play pazaak? I am not... Why, you are quite... Oh, that feels much better. I cannot believe I went on and on about such a foolish game. Thank you, truly thank you. Thank you for repairing me. I feel ever so much better now.
I'm almost afraid to win with the exchange watching the tables.
Feels like years since I got pazaak.
I swear, half these players...
Manansa kapuna wasiro toke. Tono tucha? Tocha ramakaka? Kavadumpe? Manansa kapuna was... Wamba wamba sis... Manansa... Wamba wamba sis on miss... Kavadumpe... Dochi no runta, like...
Febko emarayam ga watasito insul. Donos emeragith. What Dawachosi lupo indorakawa ich. Donos imerek. Febko Donos imeregith. Wanarakorachi drum. Donos imer. Febko. Febko im. Donos imeregith. Wanarakorachi drumka.
Hawait matiwat chana mane mashnat na mani rani mat panawara di dividesh mat na kumura na ala manilash na wana hawda.
Loka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Du rantamana sobu.
Hawait matiwat chana mane mashnat na mani rani mat panaw.
These tables are gonna bleed me dry.
I'm almost afraid to win with the exchange watching the tables.
Manansa kapuna wasiro. Kichu no kada mirenito. Kichu no kada mirenito. Renfiloso ni heku chupanaret atamakcha. Dahupo boteño.
Feels like years since I got pazaak.
Kichu no kada mirenito.
Minds can often be shaped by the Force, or pushed in the right direction.
I swear, I think these players must have skifters up their sleeves.
Thank you for repairing me. I feel ever so...
Dahupo boteño.
Sarda chornilo tabe duana mataka nus dogulupan. Daka prota gocha jarkomati sochpan lorcha. Yota chi sabarinish. Uba volpa holosha, chuba dos ojibicha, krota short na chino mak. Uba volpa holosha, chuba dos ojibicha, krota short na chino mak. Crimso anatis chi norta hirembechok, wendindo bay. Jabalakish, tochimaka, lotologo besanus, misash lochut. Uba volpa holosha, chuba dos ojibicha, krota short na chino mak. Nishasa achuto gonkura. Jurun maba kodu soto. Me kogariti jakolo me bomas. Machitu pacha machalo aba. Dona sinto noraki pashakani.
Tonoranga manakaran, ipo insyo. Tonoranga manakaran, ipo insyo. Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. Machabi doko, tonara. Dawa josimu poendo rakawa ichiren. Dawa josimu poendo rakawa. Dawa jos.
Don't waste my time. I've got a transport to catch.
Nishasa achuto gon. prota gocha, jarkomati sochpa, uba volpa holosha, chubados ojibicha, krotot, uba volpa holosha, chubados ojibicha, krotot short na chino mak. Uba volpa holosha, chubados ojibicha, krotot, jabalakish, tochimaka, lotologo besanus. No, nananka talani chispo karana yokcha listo chisaje. Daga prota gocha, jarkomati sochpan lorcha, yota chisabarinish. Nus jamachor heptoth nich dot uba volpa holosha, chuba daga prota gocha, jarkomati sochpan lorcha. Yota chisabarin daga prota gocha, jarkomati sochpan lorcha, yota jabalakish, tochimaka, lotologo besanus, misashloch, jabalakish, tochimaka. Daga prota gocha, jarkomati sochpan lorcha, yota chisabarinish. Koparodunga ninisindo shoka. Niko ginma siko wi oko po. Nishasa ochuku. Daga.
Please, look, I already paid the exchange what I have. But oh, look! Here's the one with your credits. About time. Look, these gentlemen are getting impatient. How did you do that? Stay away from me!
Statement. Master, there are times when your actions make my behavior core glow.
We're all we've got. We need to stick together.
This is Serroco territory. Get out of here before we space you. Got it? We are. Now beat it. This is Serroco territory. That's a laugh. Look, blow out of here like space dust, or you'll be a new stain on the cargo hold. You've made a dangerous enemy today.
I shall make this one see.
You're tough to have made it this far. It's too bad you're not going any farther. I don't make threats. I only state the facts. Do your worst.
Life's been easier since someone wiped out the serroco. Sarquesh has got us hemmed in like animals.
Hey, you look like a spacer. You work at the docks? Because if you need a crew, I'm your man. I flew during the Mandalorian Wars, and again during the Jedi Civil War. You need a pilot's license to fly the freighters here. They're tough to get without sponsorship. I'd greatly appreciate that. Hey, any luck yet? Thanks for your help.
Greetings. Are you the spacer we were told about? You're the one. Good. My family and I are anxious to leave, and I have the payment for you. 500 credits. We can't afford that. Will you please take 600? Oh, this is terrible. We'll have to find another way. Greetings. Are you... You're the one. Oh, thank you. Here's the 600 credits. Please, hurry back to get us. You filthy liar. Get away from me, you scum.
I used to serve in the Mandalorian.
Monsikuno bosh tunabu. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinama takometa kablaya justing. Unta chiwi. Dovrei kun mwili wosa sima podwanga sawana nuta.
Are you one of Sarquesh's men? Did you take my daughter? Don't you work with Sarquesh? He took my daughter, Adana, to sell to the Hutts. All because I told him I could not pay his tribute. Don't taunt me. Please. I owe Sarquesh 600 credits. I don't have enough. Thank you. Thank you. Please hurry. After the Hutts have her, it will be impossible to find her. Have you found her yet? Please.
The Exchange's thugs are always demanding toll and tribute, and we don't have much more to give.
Welcome, traveler. My name's Husef. I try to look out for the other refugees. You wiped out all of the serroco on your own? Whew. Impressive. You've made things easier for us around here. If you could convince the Exchange to take some of the pressure off, that would really be a big help. Thanks. Good luck.
Another refugee? I'm sad to see another join our ranks. I lost my husband Lutra long ago in the Jedi Civil War. When Telos was bombarded by the Sith, some of us were able to escape on in-system shuttles. We floated in orbit for weeks before we were picked up by Republic capital ships. I think the Sith wanted witnesses to what happened to Telos, and I've been drifting from planet to planet ever since, only to end up here with nowhere left to go. You were kind to offer, but unless you can return my husband to me, there is little that you can do. Back again?
Get away from me, you scum.
Kavanatakalu, kavanami donki krato. Rashatugnolia yakta desa uba lia jetufurg.
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwan jiuma.
Yatuka uwanrika chotin wani maurata.
Tu nița manja yumar lordawata no sanasika. Dovrei kun muili vuosa slima po guanga samoana mucha. Dovrei kun muili vuosa slima po guanga samoana. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagarag. Dovrei kun muili vuosa slima po guanga samoana mucha. Dahupa bo sakurata go jujutu yoki. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Taya dahupa bo sakura. Dora toda sinda mina na manto.
Sunquesh has got us hemmed in like animals. I wish someone would sneak into their camp and rob them blind.
Keep back. I am ill. Contagious, the others say. I don't know. I was well just yesterday. Now, I don't think I'll last much longer. I suppose I will die soon, anyway.
Your acts are subtle indeed. Much can be born from such manipulations.
Ready to serve. ratio achieved.
Who are you? One of Saquesh's calf hounds? Then maybe I ought to keep a tighter leash on his tentacles, vac brain. Because he's running this sector into the ground. Sasquatch and his thugs torture the humans, make everyone's lives miserable. After I'm sold, at least I'll have someone making sure I stay alive. My mom owes Sasquatch some credits, so he took me to sell me to the huts. They always need spice handlers for their camps. A lot of people die down there. What are you, Sasquatch's boss or something? I thought you smelled even worse than him. Whatever you say. Yeah. Anything is better. Hey, you're... Hey. Really? Oh, why didn't you say so? Oh, sorry about those things I said to you. You do look a little like a calf hound, though. Hey. Really? Oh, goody.
Switching to combat mode. Ratio achieved.
Hey, thanks for saving me. Hey, thanks for saving me.
Thank you so much for returning my Adana to me. Thank you so much for returning my Adana to me.
Thanks for taking care of Sakwesh. I fear what the exchange might do next, though. You've already helped. Thank you for helping. Look how grim our situation is. Another refugee, old Gariel, died. You've already... Oh, hello again. Good.
Back again? When Tila... Back again? When Tila... I think... You were kind to offer.
Let's see, 3 bricks of spice out to Elysia, then with a turnaround, no, that won't work. Come act! Here so soon? I wasn't expecting you for... well, not now, anyway. Yeah, well, I tried to explain that, you see, but, I had no choice. These thugs showed up, and they said that you could go spice yourselves. And I was like, no, this is the Red Eclipse, and...
Kreia? Is something wrong?
Not as of yet.
Someone's trying to board...
Yes. What happens next is not our fight, and your first reaction will not serve us here. Let us see what the exile will do.
Finally, my ticket off this hole. Looks like it's been through hell. It's good to be back on the old girl. Hey, what are you doing on my ship? Damn right I am. What are you...
Dobry Chubabash, Kitskala, Dorcha, Wata, Tokyoke, Nincha.